GE, they lost 13-3 on
Right.
Breeze, and they came back and won. So
DFM,
they've been in these positions.
2-0 on the
They've been able to bounce
pistols.
back. I like this
It's a
comp
rough
a
start
lot
considering that.
Obviously,
but
both teams running it, so
it's always
kind of
nice.
Favored idea
May gets the
here
frenzy out.
on Bind,
The
but
classic.
May on
Dude,
the
they're doing
Neon,
against full sense
a
as
lot of
well.
sense.
They're doing this a lot.
Timmy on the waylay, so scary. Here's that 1-3-1 that so many teams favor on their defender
Yeah,
side pistols.
this
for
is
DFM.
becoming the most popular
Waiting this
pistol
out
at the
for
moment,
fast
I would say, on this
rotation.
map.
Neon there.
Flash is going to be exchanged and saturate into the corner. There's a slide forward, and okay,
Well,
well, takes a little second to
We're
realize.
going to be seeing that on week
Not quite
4.
have the kill there, but May on the arrival with the frenzy is able to find one. Crew's going to be dead at range. The Jit Boy's still
shot.
fighting back.
Oh, that's a lot of dinks.
Finds himself a second.
Oh, it's a lot of damage, man. He's unlucky to not get an extra here.
Now just Akame slowly creeping his way across, and all the
Oh,
damage
it's a
that
big
was dealt
heal.
going to be very much taken away as the heals come through from Kahlua. This looks to be an impossible task here for Akame. Checking out the side, checking over towards lab. Everybody has made their way over to Garden. Now the rewrap into Hookah. It just takes so long to try to figure this one out. Time basically already away from him. As he will just swing out to his demise. Primi able to collect that kill. Full Sense will get their first pistol of this series.
Yeah, hard to believe that you win a map 13-6 and you don't get a pistol.
A third of their round wins were pistols.
Yeah, not spectacular. You know, it just takes a little bit too long here. The theory not bad for DFM, but Full Sense again, just so confident, so fast today.
The flash in here, yeah, there's a bit of
Having a
hesitation.
stall there with the Sky. It's not a fade where you can kind of throw a season.
Fast pistol on the board for Full Sense, 2-1.
So for this challenge, trying to deny that
Oh,
orb,
that's
might have gotten grabbed, but
expensive,
look at the
man.
damage dealt.
Going for that double orb default.
Through, Kahlua does get overwhelmed and struck down. Giving over a ghost though. Meanwhile, the rest of the team work their way forward onto the B site, ready to get that plant in action.
I'm enjoying how they run Neon.
Pretty easy.
It is just
Tons of damage
Jit Boy's
already done
Palmer judge.
DFM players, so
90% of the rounds, I would
two
say.
guns, that'd be incredible. You can get the heal going. That helps.
Two of them push back up to 100. Yatska, of course, not able to heal himself. Still going to be stuck at 40, but can they overwhelm Cruz? The answer is yes.
Oh, that's a gun.
May, not much damage gonna
That's
be
a good
coming there.
stun.
Primi
Oh!
gets stunned into the corner.
Jesus, he
Keeps
slid
Jit
through
Boys,
the
lets him know that there's a
TP.
judge in play, and Primi now strikes out, finding himself another 2 kills, and Jit
Done
Boys
the
with
reverse
full
nats.
space, sliding forward, getting one for himself. On the reposition. Made
Oh,
noise.
with the
We know
gun as
exactly where he's
well.
at, and Leviathan will
Oh,
find
with the
headshot,
gun as
so
well.
Just the 2 players dead. Some damage dealt, but a 2-0 start, all the same for Full Sense.
And you're still keeping over a fair amount of weaponry, especially with that judge still going to be in play. It's a nice little turn of the flash by Killua. I can't believe he didn't get hit by that more, but still able to get the kill all the same. The bait and switch there again. Using that judge, running away, making a little bit of noise, setting Primi up for success.
How many Pacific teams will use this comp on Bind?
Totally fine with that.
Dude,
When you got a player as good as Primi
I
is.
wouldn't even
Just
stop at Pacific. I
use
would say
Jit
this
Boys
is
as
going to be
bait.
the
He's having a
meta
great
for
map so far.
90% of teams on
Very
this
solid
map.
performance.
Some chamber.
Piling
You can have
forward into
GE
the
that does
smoke.
something a little
Meanwhile, Kahlua,
different.
He's able to find May. Cess gets the trade back. The Neon's going to be down on both sides, but Primi now a spot out. The flash connecting.
Wait,
Kai
how's
dead
that?
to right. Leviathan now spills forward as this is
this
just absolutely
might be done.
unraveled for TFM.
I have the spike.
Primi to get the plant. One away from having the conversion pass online, and if he can find his 4th
This
kill,
is such a convincing round.
that'll be him having it ready to go.
Okay,
Akame,
nice shots, man.
okay, snappy on the readjust. Gets himself into a 1v2, off to 1v4. Spot out on the Primi.
Whoa, 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 where's the extra
Hits
swing?
it down, ADS
Holy.
damage. 7 health to 45. Fight not available.
Oh,
but
it's
Leviathan
so unlucky, bro.
shifts over,
That's
back
so
on top of the
unlucky.
box. Will be able to
Ooh,
win it
that
out.
was rough,
Narrow
though.
margins, but that is opponent's
That was a
converted
late
now
swing
for Full
on
Sense.
box here.
It's somehow in the mix of all this, DFM doesn't realize that
Why is the other guy
Primi got
swinging out
past
as
him.
well?
problem 1, problem 2, May's out there all alone, doesn't have any support.
I think it's just a split of attention. I mean, they knew. They saw him. They had full confirmation.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
Instead of just committing to the original game plan, going forward down short and trying to just kill everybody there, then turn back around and deal with
Why no
Grimmy.
Raze on this
They split
map?
their attention in both directions, and they also
So
get picked
the
apart
thing
one
with
by
Raze
one.
is like it's still good on this map, but a majority of the time you were playing a Raze for like the extra stall as well over towards here, right? In terms of being able to stop the plant, you got a double satchel, you got a nade. Mate, plants are happening within the first 20 seconds now. Why? What are you trying to stall here? The waylay is very, very similar, especially once they take the saturate stuff out. So, and then in terms of what combos are a little better, the waylay's basically there. Until the saturate enough comes in, I don't think you'll see more waylay than
Absolutely does. Spray down
than
for that
Raze.
3K. And it is just May. Lone Vandal in hand, just having to play back. Hold on to this
The
one.
Boombot's still good though. It's still a good Raze map, don't get me wrong. It's just
a timeout call. Already
it's
for
one of the
DFM
better
in
maps
next five.
where teams are trying to fight in these areas and you can kind of do that. Like this, you
You
know
gotta
the
start
combo that's getting nerfed? This is the
worrying
map
about other
for it,
parts of the
where
map.
like you can do it the most.
If
Mostly in
Bullseye
this
wants to
area,
take short ace,
because
so be it. That
everyone
means you
fights
gotta
this
be taking the
area.
extremities. You gotta
Like the
be
double
going
dash here,
for those shower
death
hits,
mark of the
creating that
saturate and then
extra
get
angle.
out. Like this is
Try
the
to
map
contest
for it.
this, you know, the previous round didn't go well. Try to do a little bit of a wraparound.
It's the most
mid.
consistent
They're ready
because you
for
know
it.
where people are fighting you.
Right now, Full Sense is fully dialed in. They're getting into some big ult. Seekers one away. Already have the
I think
conversion
it's good to be a
pass.
one trick in
Just not
ranked.
quite there as DFM.
Sure, I think it
Somehow get
is.
this
You're
round
eventually
away
going to
from
get
Full
nerfed
Sense
though,
DFM,
probably,
stabilize
just because
the
that's what
economy,
Riot
get
seems to
your
do all
ult
the time.
cycle. Maybe start turning this map around. Kaide with the op actually in showers.
But yeah,
So this
I
is
think it's
more
good
what
to
I
be
would
a
like to see.
one trick.
More attention just paid over here towards short. That's only going to be good for the one, but Jitboy's on the entry, finds two. Kaide now, at least isolated alone at showers, doesn't have an angle to peek in to deny the plant.
Spike planted.
I would now be a KO one trick. Mate, you probably picked the worst ranked agent you could
There was
have.
a player in that position. Name of the spot on the two. Primmy, belter of a shot. Do a 2v2. Hey, trying to shut them down here on the approach, but Jitboys holds his own.
need
Gets the
this.
third, but does not have the read on
Okay.
Andre's position.
It's an expensive round, but it's a win. All people are going to have to rebuy, but they got the ults to try and maybe.
It's scrappy, but it is
Good too.
exactly what I wanted to see.
Yeah, it's a
taking
must-win
little
round
bit
for
more
them.
extremity control,
They could just go for the Viper
bending a
setup,
little
but at
bit
the same
in terms of
time,
the space you're going to give the Full Sense in the middle
against
of
a
the map,
Brim and a
but not
Waylay,
breaking. And
most people would set up short, ready to death mark and then
Kaide
Brim ult.
goes- Yeah, no, I know. Yatsuka, man, just does not look comfortable. I think this might be his first Sky
What about
game
one
ever.
tricking Omen?
It
Yeah,
is.
that's fine.
He's played some Initiator. It's not like this is an
If you want a one trick in rank, you
familiar
should just
role
make
for
sure that it's
Yatsuka.
like a
In fact,
viable
most
agent.
is
KO's like
so
one of
hard,
the worst win
believe it or
rates.
not, but he looks so good on
The problem with the
like
KO
Chamber,
stuff
where I
is
was
you need
like, how does run
synergy.
that?
You got to be flashing in
But he's getting
of
kinda
someone else
bullied a
majority of the
little bit
time.
here. He's 0 and 5.
Even with the round win,
I think
just not
also in like in ranked, what
timeout
happens
call has
is
to be made for DFM.
most teams will take
And-
map control and then they'll hit somewhere, right? When you do the knife and you hit the when they're taking map control, you actually mean that most of the time they're likely to cancel something rare in ranked,
He is
and when your
0-5
team
here to
over
start.
rotates, they just hit the empty site.
It's
That's how I feel anyway when I look at it.
rough. Changing roles,
But the main
changing
thing is like you
ideas,
normally got to flash for someone else.
especially in the middle of a season.
If you want to play a KO, you might as well
17
just play a
on the first map.
Phoenix.
He isn't having an absolutely just struggle. A guy who looks so sharp during kickoff. See if he can find a way to bounce back. Give the DFM fans that showed up here today something to cheer for.
Oh. Op still in hand, this time pass over to May. It's going to be situated in Hookah. Watching the angle, meanwhile, kind of laid out. Some presence over by Fountain.
Big buy rounds. They didn't insta-go for their Viper ult. Guys, please don't lose this round without using any ults. It's 4-1. You have to win so you don't go down to an eco. You're getting ulted on. You're getting exec'd on. We haven't used our Viper ult.
A very nice little set piece here from Full Sense. Themselves an early advantage. Meanwhile, May, the timing, turns away from the angle, sends out the shot, relay bolt.
Your Waylay's taking the TP without using ult.
A player in the teleporter. But now they are frazzled. Counter TP's taken. They able to hold his own. Smashes Jitboys, but it's still a player disadvantage. Backside plant.
If your Brim gets a kill, you get an ult.
On that heaven angle.
Oh.
Pulls back through the smoke.
She close.
Shot. Full sense think better of it. Go back for a default plant. 3v3 for the moment. As Leviathan's going to get himself on a very long flank. Starting to faster rotate in. DFM very slow on this approach.
Oh.
Face here into lamps. A 1-for-1 exchange so far.
Oh, the aim.
Readjust. Overdrive now invested for May as he has to do it all.
Yeah, you gotta do way too much though.
2 more players to be found. The tap expecting that push coming through out from short. But he will just go for the save instead.
They gotta be way better with ults here though.
Unable to find the clutch. Full sense.
They gotta be way better with ults. Such an important round to play it like this is, yeah, it's criminal.
Yeah, just a little bit of a change of idea here. Full sense realizes the short A stuff initially not going to work, so try a bit of a B hit. Yatsuka just dead. There's nothing you can do there.
Yeah.
It's tough here again.
Kind of find it interesting, right? See what does happen there. There is nothing you can do against that. I'm surprised so many people dislike the waylay change. Like, that is a busted mechanic. What we've just seen here.
Not gonna lie. Splitting the difference there.
Like, why are we angry that something that you can't counter unless you're a chamber or a duelist, I guess, if you got some kind of movement ability. Like, why are we angry at that? Surely it's a good change.
Potentially. Something I think they're at least thinking about. But this time, with the weaker weaponry, try to punish the hookah position.
Akame is continuing to stray forward. Get some damage on the Jit Boys, but cannot get the kill. Double dash forward.
Oh, haven't checked him.
He does manage to find one, finds two. Drew's and Jit Boys both going to be taken down. Leviathan's like, where the hell is this guy?
He did good, though. He did good. Got him a lot of space as well. That's a... Yes, and a nice molly on this one. Hasn't taken the TP as well, so they have no idea that he's this fast behind. I need these two to make some sound before they start considering behind. And they're starting to consider behind. Tap of the spike, and they're ready to take the TP out of here. Holy.
Both of them sent, and now the triple TP.
Full sense have completely owned him with this mid round.
They on that fast rotate, but because they've never seen him, they didn't know where he was. They're going, once again, this backside plant, and May cannot get dialed in with the operator.
Completely owned. This is the backbreaker.
Now worlds apart, Kaide and Cess. Trying to sandwich in on these full sense players. Kahlua just waits for the wall. Stripes across, repeats, Cess dead. Realistically, Kaide, he will be able to find the one. But I'd almost rather see him just go back to short, grab the operator, get the hell out of Dodge.
Very, very, very nice from Cruz. What a call this was.
6-1.
This was a great mid-round, really was. DFM misplay it a little bit. Like, the two here shouldn't be silent. They got to make sound. They got to keep them interested a little bit. Got to, like, pretend that they want to take some duels. That keeps them interested. I get the idea of what they're trying to combo, but this is the win condition.
Like, the coordination here is just abysmal. And Full Sense is going to take those opportunities every time. You give them the ability to just rotate away like that. It's easy pickings.
Looking for a crunch, but it's probably just going to be Coyote's demise, and it is. 2-0 on this waylay, it's just rough. May now to try his hand, swinging in.
Holy.
Does manage to break the aim.
Oh?
I don't think saw him.
I think he
at the same time.
didn't see. Oh, he didn't see.
In the meantime,
No way.
They had no idea. Cruz tucked to the corner, completely unread. Akame on the scale down into short is able to find Kahlua as things start getting very chaotic in this round. Control in hand at the moment here for DFM as Akame taking point to slide in, and Jit Boys will be able to dispatch him.
Actual lineup as well. Oh, they're getting so wrecked, man. This is a really rough start for DFM to this stage.
Opened up beneath them, swallowing DFM whole.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those weird ones, but Full Sense just kind of has that extra layer. Leviathan gets that opening kill. I mean, the Waylay pressing space. No extra support behind Kaide there. Just has to win a 1v1 where he's not favored, where Leviathan has the angle.
It's a Cruise masterclass. He's having a lovely impact since he's been back.
Things just
Don't think anyone can question the change.
And now you've got ults, now you've got all kinds of good things going for Full Sense, and a couple shotguns going to be thrown into the mix for DFM. They're trying, but it's going to be tough. Kabe going to take the off angle.
Leg shot on the one. Shoulder on the Cruise. Oh, not going to be too much damage found. Molly lobbed forward. And Kaide, or Yatsuka rather, alone at back sight. Quickly dealt with and dead.
Death Pella, mate. Good timing.
Dash at the ready. May now gone. Shit boys able to outdo him. And it's just way too many targets. They will chase forward, find the kill. It's going to be flawless. Damn near flawless. Just in the map, just the one round dropped. Full Sense.
Is this the same lineup as Talon? No, this was Ty, right?
That was not what I expected coming into today.
Nor I.
Not like this. They're just... Yeah, I mean, May at that point, trying to close distance with a shotgun. It's not enough ability to change angles there. I don't know how much longer you're going to let this go, I guess. Just want to save that extra time out, but this can't get any worse. DFM needs to get it.
Yeah, no one here. Waylay refract back, get the fast rotate. Ish, a little slow on it.
So rough. Oh, Sess.
Oh no.
Oh, Sess.
Oh. Whoa.
No.
Hello?
Okay, now
Spike.
Has the
What
spike
the?
on the floor, but here comes the teleporter, and he's just going to be immediately surrounded. Now once again, Yatsuka. Clean shot.
Nice calm aim, I guess.
With the player advantage. Turn of the flash.
Nice shot, man.
Another one tap, and okay, DFM.
Well.
Looking alive in this round.
Yeah, this one was good. Money gets good. Goodbye for the loss too.
Yeah, I mean, it's huge there for...
Buzzer V, thanks so much for the prime. I appreciate the 5 months. Thank you.
Because then you
I mean,
can
Cruz
just
just
ignore
didn't
that
check a
fake
corner.
man
It's
over on A that Leviathan threw out to try to...
Didn't check
you know,
a corner,
create
and then once they
extra
got the
space
trades, they had a double TP, so they didn't expect there would be one extra towards long. No one was close enough to like hear the sky flash at the beginning.
Thought that because it wasn't working, Sess would just try to hold the line. Okay. Well, they're still... They're not frazzled by what's been going on.
You have to assume, though. Oh, no. This is actually Full Sense's timeout.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was just going to be similar situation as the first one for DFM. You know, a round win. This one considerably cleaner, but it seems like they want to make as much of a statement here in this game as they possibly can. And of course, with the return of Cruz, we also have the return of Sushi Boys.
That's true.
Love to see that.
Yeah. I love Rob.
This one needs a timeout. Well, Full Sense don't want to give him anything.
I mean, here's one thing I'm curious about. Who actually gets to call the timeouts? Like, does Cruz just like in the middle of it be
just
like,
say like, hey, call a timeout?
Yeah, can you call a timeout? I know you can hear me.
Maybe. Perhaps that's something, you know, provided that Full Sense do close out this game, as they, seems like they will.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's something that Jen could ask.
I'd actually be pretty curious to know exactly how that's all shaken out. Because I know every once in a while, some players will call for it.
I mean, he probably just wanted to call his first timeout. Hasn't really had a chance for it.
It's just going to hold showers. You know, with how aggressive DFM has been on the map, Full Sense is starting to be a little bit cautious. Trying to
Either that or he didn't know what the button did.
This is all just them trying to drum up attention at B.
I mean, it is a fine time to call it.
Backing up as well for Primi, though, could very easily flush May out of the Showers position Goes for another pick like that. There it is.
My ultimate is ready.
Instantaneous with that shot. DFM still leaning more in towards the B side of the map. Just Kaide to try to hold the line. To be
Peanut, thanks so much for the tier 1, man. Thank you for the 20 months, mate. Appreciate you doing that.
Swing it though, and okay. Fantastic shot to hit.
Sure.
Flash exit over towards back sight, and now the approach.
How are full
might
sense
be a
looking?
hell of a
Oh,
lot
lovely,
faster
mate.
than
They're
full
looking
sense are
good.
reading. Suddenly DFM, the ones favored in this position. They strike it from behind.
He got the guy at the back.
Kills of his own in return.
Yeah, and they took all that space over towards B. They inserted one over towards long, so as soon as the rotate comes in, they got that backup option. And that's double TP.
Exactly the angle of approach for DFM.
Right here.
You meant to fan out. Well, gonna check the cubby. Jit boys playing close.
Oh,
Over the top.
oh, damage.
Going to be exchanged, but Leviathan on the repeat is able to find Kaide, and now it is just down to Cess.
Yeah, they need you to win this one,
First
mate.
down into the snake bite.
They
just
need you
eating
to
that
win this one.
damage.
Goes for the low HP over towards long. It's a nice idea.
Push forward, the shorty
Enemy
drawn
Yeah.
out,
remaining.
finds the kill,
Get half.
but he's got to get it go on. He's got to get this
Ah, it's
defuse
unlucky.
started.
It's been owned by the jump
Leviathan's
peak.
just not going to give him any opportunity to even hold it up to half. Knows that he hasn't been on it. There's the swing out.
Very,
There's
very
the
well
kill.
played.
And that is beautifully done by Leviathan. His full
Yeah, I mean, the whole round was nice
On
from
the
him as
timeout
well.
call while unorthodox and
Just went over
unexpected
towards
in the
long
fourth
alley.
retreat.
It's a phenomenal round from him. Just really patient over and guarded. Waiting.
Hitting the brakes.
Buying that extra space and time. What a bailout here by Jit. Slides through and finds 2. Disgusting. This looked pretty nice. Wow, I can't believe he gets that under control
Yeah,
that
just
quickly.
180s. Then gets the transfer.
That first bullet that came out was about 10 feet above the players, too. He gets it down. That's sick.
Full sense looking to hit double digits in the scoreline. So far, DFM unable to hit double digits in the kill counts. And he just situated at 9. It's been a very rough go. The Trailblazer, there's a conversion pass going to be invested. Primi up and over the top, looking for the shorty. Ends up being a bit whiffy though, and Yatsuko will be able to hold his own before getting taken down. 1 kill found. Akame now trying to hold the line, and he's just going to be pitting out from that
Ooh.
guarded position. Leviathan trying to flush him
Ah, it's
out
unlucky.
of this spot. 5 bullets remaining. The swing in, and he's still out of the pit. Meanwhile,
He's done
Maze's able
incredible
find Cruz,
to
will get
delay
traded
enough
out.
time,
Cess
though.
Takes out Primi. Akame now dead. The pit dropped. Orbital strike going to be called in. The spike is very much isolated. Back sight. What a clutch this would be for Leviathan. Both players full HP. Still with util in hand. Now just jump peeking back at
30
tube,
seconds left.
trying to get the spot. 30 seconds remaining. There it is.
Good jump peek.
He's Leviathan.
Double swing. We'll just wait for him
Will
to
just
jump
be the volley
out.
to start. Gonna try to go for the
Very
timing.
nice.
Drop down, but Kaide will be
Well,
there
it's the
for
same score as the
cleanup.
first half.
9-3 at the half. DFM,
The first map, I guess we should say.
very rough scoreline, needing to find the pistol on the other side of this halftime.
Yeah, absolutely. Yatsuka doing what he can. Akame being extremely cagey, absolute nuisance over in Garden. Nice work at the end. Okay.
Ooh, it's a rough watch party.
Halftime.
Not the one
See
you
if
were
this
hoping
attacker
for.
side can be a little bit more impactful than it was on Pearl. This time you are running the double duelist. See how well coordinated this is. My eyes go to the waylay, to Kaide. See what he can do. Set things up a little bit to get in there and cause problems. And yeah, this is not a shocker.
Technically better. I mean, yeah, they got
Primi was
they
pretty.
got some buy rounds.
The usual for him. DFM's gonna need to do a lot
There's no
more.
EMEA later. Nah, it's a weekend.
So far, these two comps that they've put together have not looked well drilled. A lot of little things they're kind of making mistakes on, not really reading space that well.
They haven't really even been half-baked.
David with the prime. Appreciate the 14 months, man.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you for
yeah.
doing that. I was
Sushi Boy's
Nongshin
on the
Paper
other-
X. It was good, man. It was actually a good game. Nongshim maybe not great on Lotus, but other than that, it was a fun one.
This needs to
NA,
hit
yeah,
differently.
next week.
This needs to be one hell of an attack.
What's your take on Sen? I think they'll do it right, like middle of the pack somewhere.
Pretty impressive. Yatsuka gets up to at least 7-11 after starting, what, 0-5, 0-6, whatever it was.
2-1
This
overall on the pistols, 1-0 for
So
this
the
map.
must-win pistol. Sending a flash over that will keep the heavy stack over onto B. So Leviathan, see how he wants to play it. He's going to be pinched. If he can win the 1v1 against Akame. Did the dog even see Akame? I don't know if it did.
Oh, he just got it. Whoa,
Boys, oh my god! Styled on him.
that was nuts.
Sliding back, and now still going to be committing into the plan here. I thought maybe it would just be the full rotate back to the spawn, but it'll just be back truck plant. Rotate around, Cess going to make his way over to Heaven. May
I like this from DFM though. This is something that could have benefited from on Pearl, really, flipping the map.
Out and made their way over to short.
They had some options to do this a couple of times.
Both players trying to hold the line. Remy taken down, top of truck. Natsuka able to find his number, and Kaide gains control of lamps. Shorty in hand. Relay bolt to be sent through.
Very nice.
Cruz stunned up here within the smoke. Will away at has that frenzy. Still going to be good for one more, but eventually will be run down.
Okay, not bad at
3-1,
all.
DFM
Not bad at
maintain
all.
dominance
3-1
with
on the pistols. The pistols are at least good.
On themselves now, 5-round deficit.
Yeah, this is really nice Fury. Send a flash over. Okay, yeah, whatever. I mean, stuff happens. But you got the shorty there to cover lamps. You plant back sight. You're clearing all the way over to the other side of the map with May to make sure that that's safe, and then you can just hold the line behind the truck, and they do exactly that. That's a really well thought out pistol. It goes their way. No buy up at all for full sense. No classics. They are going to get an orb though. Should just be a pretty free and easy plant here.
Still 3 players in showers. Might be able to overwhelm May around that corner. Does just have that stinger in hand. Meanwhile, oh, this is going to put Akame in such a rough position. Granted, he does just only have the ghost, so it's not, won't be giving over too much of anything.
Well,
There is the timing and the kill.
only one though.
Upgrading a player advantage now in the hands of Full Sense as they look to pull off the Thrifty. Back across the other side, Cess here once again at Heaven, going to be coming away with 2 more kills. Smoke will fall. May finds Primmy. DFM very well suited to go ahead.
Cess would
out
love
the remainder
another
of this
kill,
round.
but it's just not worth the death to
Should
peek.
give him a peek opportunity. Will just lob in that Molly. Look for a little bit more, and Cruz will end up dying. So Kahlua to die to the spike. DFM close this off. Start off the half. 2-0 in round wins.
Okay, not bad.
Well, some
Let's
pretty
see how the
nice shooting,
bonus goes. I
actually.
mean, the bonus
Seth's
is
at
good.
range with
They
the
got good
Bulldog.
guns
Let's
for
give
it.
him that. And that is all she wrote for Akame. It's been the sacrificial lamb with these rounds, but getting crucial info. Making it a little easier for DFM to set up those really deep post plants, getting up into Heaven again. See if they can string some more together.
Get a bonus conversion, you really start believing.
Yes.
Barring that, Full Sense still
We're
very much in
saturating over the
driver's
top.
seat. Going into the anti-bonus.
No.
Full
Yeah,
rifles
we
in
are.
hand.
Saturate over the top. Neon sends it.
A little bit of contact here as the saturate. Gonna be lobbed in and makes it easy for Leviathan to
boy.
collect 2. Cess and Akame both struck down. Relative ease. Ruby still tucked around the corner, down to 56. Looking for the
Ooh,
kill.
what up?
Kaide will be able to find the kill in exchange.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah.
Managed to get the spike in play.
Ooh.
Couple shots in. Kaide lucky to be alive. Looks back as Trailblazer on the check. Will be able to stun here onto Kahlua. Slowing him down for the moment. Heels across. Kaide back up towards full. And he's putting that to use! As he finds himself
Nice
more.
round,
But
man.
Natsuka
Pistol
gets
into
the
a
final.
bonus. Solid
Bonus
shots
conversion
here at the end
complete.
as well.
Weapons upgraded on 2 surviving players. DFM closing in. Now just 3 rounds separating.
Well, okay. Thanks to Kaide. Started to have hope. I thought this was. I thought that
that
was round.
saturate
Oh yeah,
is
I mean to make this from
big,
a
though.
3v5.
Yeah.
Massive from Kaide.
Okay.
Zaxi didn't get the ace. He had the chance as well. I
Gotta feel
didn't
good.
see his
Now you don't wanna
POV. I
give
think he
these
whiffed a
judges
little.
So Judge
He definitely
Bucky,
fired a couple of shots.
chance
There was
to
an opportunity.
spoil your fun. It's an outlaw for Kaide.
Everyone can get one shot.
Once again, Akame gonna be on that solo.
Dude, it's actually they're in a really
anti-flip
good spot. 2 ults that combo
duty.
well
Shower pressure
for the
early
next big buy round.
to clear the
As long as they
backside
don't
of
get
Think
ecos,
back to Pearl. Full Sense was just
don't
pushing
feed
map
them
space.
too many
Run,
kills,
Cruz.
they
Cruz
should
check
win
to
that
the
round.
side. No, he does not. There's the kill. Ping's now coming down.
Caution. Be
Very wary that there could be somebody else alongside Cruz on that push.
They haven't been great with ults,
No,
so I'm not
pushing for
that
angle.
confident in it, but
Out of Hookah. Kalua about to go on the swing. Does so. A little bit of damage now. Going to be traded out. Poison Orb set up here at long. Akame can just tuck away. Meanwhile, Jit Boys still with that Bucky in hand. Then try to get the sentry going. Double dash forward. Akame flashed up, but a bit of pressure exerted from Cess. Keeps him covered for now, but on the repeat will end up falling. May at the same time ends up swinging out. Sees way too many targets. Now Cess is dead. Lob in on that snake bite. May just kind of tanking this damage. Is only going to be good for one, and suddenly it's down to Yatsuka. Still plenty of time. The flash not deep enough, but he's got them caught off guard.
ooh, that's
Rifle
close
clutch
though.
from Yatsuka. DFM
That's close.
managed to close out another round.
It gets a little bit scrappy in
A
there.
little bit,
This
yeah.
comes down to a gun battle in long, and DFM not really able to get their numbers into place where they can create that angle density. Full Sense hitting some bangers with the Sheriffs. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Just
But
needs to chill out there.
superior firepower at the end of the day. Gonna be there, Yatsuka. Taking that balcony position. Boys
Big
has
buy
his,
rounds.
Sess, Kaide
Full
together.
Sense up against 2 ults. They don't want to get Exect on. They go aggro. No flash.
The push.
Oh, no flash is scary, man. Get away with
Very
it.
well drilled here from Full Sense. Operating like a cohesive unit. Convergent paths now going to be sent in. I do
Yeah, that's
believe
the
he gets
combo
a
they were
catch on
trying to
one. There's
avoid,
the orbital
but
strike.
There you go.
DFM utilizing it against Full Sense. They now situated here at
dude,
elbow.
this Molly. They have Molly and smoke.
Pushing the smoke, yes they do.
Oh, I mean,
Blue loses his head, but good counter spam. Great shots from Cruz. Will find May.
sure you
Second
got
layer
Molly.
from Cess. Gonna send out that Molly, but it's gonna be Kaide, in fact, actually peeking in to find the kill. But then Cruz is right there behind him, comes up with the goods. The kill found. Orbital strike over towards elbow. Primi on the exit, drops down, lands right in on top of Cess.
They're standing.
And once again, Yatsuka has to be the difference maker. Turn of the flash. The shot, bring it out. Oh, what a one tap!
nice shot, man. Look
He's
at him
done it
go.
again.
Look at him go. It's winnable. Dude, that shot must have been nuts.
Now he's online. Up to 13 and 11 is Yatsuka, and he's bailing him out.
Which again, yeah, doesn't sound like the most impressive scoreline, but because of how he started the map,
Yes,
Be right back.
it is.
it is incredible.
It looked like once Primi had gotten away with
I
that,
had no idea.
maybe this would just be the round over, but man,
He's one tapping everyone.
clean kills. And now, 8-9, the economy again broken.
Force them down to an eco.
However,
Full Sense.
4 full sets.
Now
the
have their
overdrive
ult cycle, but
available to Jit Boys. Could be a massive turning point
I
for
say
them.
about this so far
Try
away.
to get another Thrifty on the board here.
Yeah, I mean, this is a scary round for DFM because if a man advantage
Don't
goes
miss
over
it
the
too
way of
much.
Full Sense, I'm not going to be
Oh, they're
surprised if
popping
they
those
start
ults
ripping
for
ults.
sure.
I
But
mean,
it could work
obviously,
out
Jit
alright.
Boys should be probably popping his no matter what. Is Kaide going to be ready for this angle? Yes.
There he is. Leviathan down. Not that he was going to be committing the pit, but it's no longer a concern. Meanwhile, teleporter going to be taken. There's the push though. Kaide trying to have them both outdone. Won't be able to get the catch there on the Primi, who now does get handed over an Outlaw. Full armor, however,
shot.
finds a headshot on the May. Jump peek, sees a little bit more, and I think he's going to be going for it. Teleporter ends up getting taken.
TP's
the
good.
nearest
They
one
might
by.
double back though.
Trying to get onto the angle. Sheriff in hand. Smoke, however, will bloom.
They pinged out Akame.
Seems like they're well aware. Still could be lurking around, and it should be Jit Boy's favorite in this one, especially given that he's got the timing on the swing to come around the back. He's got the
30 seconds left.
key in hand, but it's like he's just gonna grab that weapon. Meanwhile, Akame forward.
Yo,
Some
man, yeah,
damage,
just
but
put
cannot
smoke
get that
down.
kill. And now Chit
Good
Boys try
flash.
to play spoiler, but it's a good guy.
Whoa, guys, the flash hit. Your flash hit.
Too. And now it is all down to Akame.
Time.
Yeah, he's just gonna have no
Spike's
time to
still
plan
on the
this.
floor.
One of
They're
them's
gonna be
gonna run
relaying
at him,
that
the
over to
other's
him.
gonna hide. It's
Grabs it
done.
up, taps it. He's just gonna
Oh.
try to take the fight.
Ooh.
Now looking for the stick. Kahlua on the swing, and he's won them the round, I believe.
Close. Oh, that's
Just
close.
not enough time. And no, really.
Jesus, what a
Seal the
scary
deal
round.
on it. He will
Dude,
find
the
kill
flash
as
hit.
well.
Where were they not expecting? Flash goes here and it hit.
For full sense to break a massive win streak from DFM. And then I'll get themselves up to double digits.
It's just strange to me why you aren't dashing
Nice
there.
shot.
You know he picked up the outlaw. Jit Boys is, frankly, a really solid Neon. I'm going to be honest. I've been pretty
I know,
impressed
Jit Boys is doing good.
with he's happy to bait. He's happy to know when to slide to go
Yeah,
for a big multi-kill.
it's everything you want from your Neon.
It's a very solid everything,
Yes.
other than potentially IGL.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Comes down to the in-game rolls. He and the agents played. He is damn clean. Leviathan now, though, lurking forward as the judge. There's no forward scaling.
Dog's already been used, so you don't have that to clear him. So you can't really contest this. Suppose you could just go for the lucky spam as Akame there, but you don't want to reveal your presence. Full Sense actually going to keep their strong side on the pit.
For
They're
sense,
anticipating that DFM
maybe
would try to just wrap through
gonna get a
showers
little
to
wrecked
counter
here.
this.
Flash goes out.
A lot of teams have done
Doesn't
that,
hit
and I've
anyone.
been watching
DFM
on
hear
this
it,
map
and
where
they're
those
all four here ready to
player
hit.
will just bypass
So they
it
know
by
it's weak side right now.
No confirmation on that flash.
Oh.
Remy just quick check in. And a nasty shot to take down May. Shots in consideration over towards that smoke, but
Oh,
Remy
Killer a big flash
not
here.
getting caught.
Oh, the flash gets wrecked because of the Vipro.
Flash connecting onto Akame, has to backpedal. Kaide over at the Cub, he's able to find one, finds himself a second. Crew's gonna be taken down, but the pit immediately dropped as Akame does fall. Now a 2v3. Fracted taken. Trailblazer cleared out, 6 bullets remaining, the reload necessary. Yasuko will be able to find one, but Kaide down the 2 health.
Last player standing.
Oh,
The
very,
judge
very
will
nice.
be able to finish him from pretty much
the
any
money like?
range. Full sense
Yeah,
now,
rough.
finding their footing. Get the defuse, and they get up to 11 once again.
Premi
ahead of
and Killer
DFM.
did so good, huh?
Kind of got to call the timeout here. I would think as DFM.
Wasn't even that bad.
Oh, God. I mean, again, you know,
They had to get trade, huh?
May just hasn't been
Dude, that was a
really
Premi survival of that.
running and utilizing that speed and those slides of Neon. He's getting caught flat-footed all the time. It's like he's walking around like he's playing kind of a standard duelist. Generally, I have liked his Neon, but today he just feels like he's not as comfortable on it. It's looked a little off. Kaide.
Early damage.
Yep. On to May. Can heal him back up to full. He's not going to have any armor. Kaide has a convergent pass here. Decent flash, though. Gonna give you a lot of info.
Look at the stack. This is going to get so messy. Kaide, first
What?
contact in. Jit Boys down, but there's Premi now. Striking on, oh, well, he's trying to slide his way through. It's caught by the saturate, and now Cruz just absolutely tears them apart.
They're
Spike is
so,
down, Akame about to be noted, walking forward here onto the site.
yeah,
Full
they
sense.
gotta
Persevere
use
through
the
the messiness,
util.
through the chaos of the round, and they get now up to map point.
It's
Match point, I
busted
should
for a
say.
little bit if they're fighting you long.
Yeah, it's just not thought about here by DFM that there's going to be this many players right out front of B. You have the convergent pass here, but Kaide's your point of the tip of the spear.
Nice shots.
He gets taken down in a
2
trade.
freebies at the beginning
And
there.
then, yeah, you throw a saturate in, and again, the spacing has been terrible for DFM at times. They've gotten
Yeah, but the
multi-saturated
Waylay's got to
multiple
send it here.
times, where
Especially after the
two,
first
three
contact,
players
you
that
get a
get
double dash
saturated
death
and they
mark.
almost-
Like, it's still busted.
get a
The nerf isn't
knocked out of
in.
this
You gotta
one.
go for
Previously,
it.
they actually managed to scrape it out and win the round, but
It's so good along.
they've been just a little off the mark. I mean, I think they're big picture ideas here. They're just not reading the map as well, and have to credit Cruz coming back in. He's really maneuvering his pieces around the board nicely, starting to figure things out. And I mean, I think the old full sense from kickoff. Once DFM started streaking like that, it's over. They're out mentally out of it. But now you have Cruz in here.
Yep.
He's starting to find the adjustments. He's starting to go for these hard reads. He is profiting.
4 in a row. DFM need to find, and economically looking fantastic. Regen half armor in the mix, a stinger in the hands of Yatsuka. DFM dig deep enough already. Aggressive push out. Yatsuka watching for this. Sees the gun barrel, but has to back away. Stinger
Good
in that range.
info.
Not gonna be doing much.
Only saw one though.
Can set up a trap here. Maze got
Either
hookah
dog,
control.
no two.
Trailblazers just checking around. Lets him know the showers is all clear. And Jit Boys now. He's scaled so far forward. I'm not sure if May's gonna be ready for this. They knew that there was that pressure out, so okay, doesn't get the confirmation, finds the first one, needs to make his exit.
Oh, the
It's going
slide
sliding
forwards,
forward
man.
towards Cruz, pays the iron price. A big misstep, a big mistake. One that could just cost him this map, this series. And
Oh,
Leviathan
nice shots.
assassinates
That was
two.
so nice. It was clean.
Orbital strike called in, forces Yatsuka away. As he and Akame are worlds apart.
Yeah, and I think that's it.
It's gonna take a miracle.
It's a rough showing for DFM.
DFM's been
They,
digging in that well a few times.
Yeah, they got to work on their ults a little bit as well. Ults, buy rounds,
Well,
some of their
that's step
decision
one.
makings,
Step one,
some of their
scale.
reactions. It's quite a lot.
Closing in, still looking for more, and I believe Akame, okay, decent little read on it, but still ends up strafing right into the crosshair. And that leaves Yatsuka out in the open.
Yeah, they got
dead
wrecked,
to
man.
Rights. 13
wrecked.
to 8.
Nice from Full Sense.
Full
Bring back
Sense.
Cruz. Dude, it makes a lot
They
of sense
are
looking
back.
at him.
They are
Looks really
looking
good.
better than ever with the return of Cruz. As